Bamenda in Cameroon's northwest region was once calm, welcoming and full of life. People moved freely, building dreams with confidence in a shared sense of stability. In 2016, the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon was plunged into conflict. What began as peaceful protest gave way to unrest, and unrest hardened into armed conflict. Fear replaced freedom. Uncertainty became the new reality. Human rights organizations estimate that more than 6,500 people have lost their lives across the northwest and southwest regions. Over 4,100 are directly linked to clashes and attacks, with communities left to cope with the ongoing instability. Beyond the casualties lies a deeper reality, what some will refer to as untimely deaths. With these sad happenings, there are questions lingering in many minds that refuse to go away. Why the killings? Why the hatreds? Why the violence? And why push so many lives toward the cemetery?
It is not a good place. When you reach there, you see so many graves, and you just be like this. So it's frightening. It frightens me.
Growing up, there's always that myth that we used to believe that at the cemetery is where you find spirit.
The name cemetery actually comes from the Greek, means a place of sleep. When somebody is sleeping, the person has not died.
The cemetery is a place where the dead sleep. If you go to the liturgy of the Mass, when we are talking about the dead, we don't talk about the new modern terms that people are using. Death for the Christian is sleeping with the Lord.
It is a kind of a holy place, a quiet place, where after serving Christ on earth and He's called you to eternal glory, you are laid to rest.
The cemetery is an integral part of the Catholic Church. And that's why every church has a cemetery, to remind us of two things. The first, you are dust, and unto dust you shall return. The second reminds us, the living, that what the dead are, that is what we will be. And what we are now, that is what the dead used to be.
Not long ago, the loss of someone followed nature's rhythm in the restive region. Today, it follows violence, lives cut short suddenly, cemeteries expanding, struggling to contain the growing number of graves.
The summary of the 10 Commandments is love of God and love of neighbor. I should be able to love God, and if I love God, that love should be seen in the love I have for my neighbors. And if we truly love each other, we will not have this evil in the society. And when we know that at the end of it all is vanity, this body will be dust and will be laid to rest in that cemetery, a place of peace and quiet.
When we are going around and we see those burial grounds, the crosses on them, we realize the shortness of our lives. And that realization may make us gain wisdom of heart and try to live well.
Some graves tell a story of violence and despair. It is a quiet but powerful reflection of a loss that is no longer occasional but continuous.
Once you visit the cemetery, you will see that there is no reason for you to be angry, because all of that ends in no time. There is no reason for you to hate a brother or sister. There is no reason for you to fight over a piece of land or some other family property. There is no reason for you to go about disputing over things of this world.
The cemetery comes to us, the living, as a caution to be humble and as a sign that we should not be glued to the things of this earth.
Beyond the graves lies an even deeper concern: the actions that fuel this reality with unnecessary killings.
We remember that once upon a time, these people were like us. And time to come, we shall be like them. If you have this realization, you will never raise a cutlass to hurt your brother. You will never take a stick to break the head of your neighbor. You will never take a gun to shoot another person, because what I am now, that is what you used to be. And what you are now, that is what I will be. Anyone who looks at all these burial grounds, great people, intelligent people, eloquent people, they are now dead. Why do you kill another person? Why don't you leave God, who is the creator of heaven and earth, to leave things to take their course, that when God decides, he calls you? Don't precipitate the death of another person. And in this way, if we realize this, we will live in peace.
Every life lost leaves grief and unanswered questions. Pain stretches across families and communities. The cemetery reminds us of a truth we cannot escape. The end is the same for all, regardless of wealth, status, and power.
To me, I consider the cemetery to be the most richest place on earth, because there you find doctors, you find experts of different categories.
No other place is as beautiful as a cemetery. It's a level ground, it's a common place, it's a place where the connection between heaven and earth finds its reality. In fact, it is a land which is described in most places as the abode of humility. And so for us who are alive, we begin to understand that all the things we possess, all the things we have, all the quarrels and fightings will really take us nowhere, because that's the bottom line. The body goes there, and it's only at the resurrection when judgment will take place, and then we'll come to the presence of God or be dismissed from his presence. So those of us who are here, why the fighting? Why the wranglings? Why the backbiting? Why the backstabbing? When we all know that at the end of the day, nobody will be buried with a Prado, even if you are buried with a Prado. Come on, where will that take you to? So the farmer and the big man, they are at the cemetery at the same level.
The need exists to look beyond the grave. Every action carries weight. Every choice leaves a mark. Beyond anger, beyond division, each act of violence adds to a loss that continues to grow.
We are teaching in the Catholic Church that killing is a sin. The 5th commandment says, "Thou shalt not kill." And this commandment is reminding anyone who kills that no matter how many people you kill, it will not add 1 minute to your lifespan. If it was going to add any minute to people's lifespan, we'll kill as many as possible to lengthen our own lives. But thou shalt not kill simply means that you can kill people today, tomorrow you yourself will be dead. And if you know that, why kill?
Despite all odds, church cemeteries remain a place of peace and quiet, a reminder of a legacy of those who have gone ahead.
It's not, to me, any place too mystical or so. It's just a place of honor to say, this was my loved one, and this is where, when he or she passed, this is where the person was laid.
Don't forget you are people. I would hate to be forgotten. And that's why you see in the cathedral, the archbishop is making that place for priests. You find a place about the bishops. And then every 2nd November. The whole of November is a day of celebrating the dead. But every 2nd November, it is our teaching in the Catholic Church that Mass is celebrated at the graveyard. Then we go back and then bless, we remember. And every Mass as we are celebrating, there's a section there, we remember those who have gone before us, marked with the sign of faith. Because our dead are always living with us. And it's that memory that keeps on going.
We constantly pray for people who have died. If I take now my nephew, my immediate follower, my mother, they are buried at the Cathedral Cemetery. And each time I pass at the Cathedral Cemetery, I always remember them. When I pray for them, I pray for the other people.
In the face of so much loss, the question is no longer only about what has happened, but why this cycle must stop.
No kill. Don't kill. Make one and no kill. What does it mean? It simply means that God is the author of life. God is the final destiny for all those who have life. And no human being has the right to take the life of another. Go back to the beginning of this crisis. Many of those who killed people, where are they? They are dead. Go to the crisis now and see whether on both sides, those who carry the gun and kill other people, where are they now? Go to the cemetery and you will discover that that is the destiny of all of us. Those who carry the gun, those who carry the peace plant.
In the end, we are all bound for the same place, the cemetery. And when that moment comes, what will matter is not the hatred we held, but the peace we chose. Let's choose love over division and make peace a priority, because our shared humanity is far greater than our differences.